Okay, if you watched my last video, it was all about my barking dog. No, actually, it's about all this blue fuel line. Boy, say that 3 times fast. Decided to change all the line out. Went 5/16. I think it's normally quarter or like 8mm or whatever the metric equivalent is. It's smaller than this. I showed it in another video. And I'm hoping that this is going to keep this thing from stalling out. I do have one issue that I'm concerned with. Let me zoom in a little bit here. These little cylinder guard plates back here, these things get toasty. I ran this a little bit the other day, in that video showing the fuel flowing through everything, the bubbling, surging of the fuel. Motor ran steady, but the fuel looked kind of odd. And I hit my fingers on those knuckles a couple times tinkering in here after I shut it off, and they were quite hot. Now the stock filter is sitting right there, and normally it sits level, but it comes out the little cutaway right there, stock. But it's right next to that fin, basically resting on top of the head by the little valve cover. So I'm thinking I might just go ahead and swap out to a longer fuel line coming across, come out through that same opening, but cheat this way a little bit and have the filter sit out here a little bit away from everything. Go on top and you see there's a little gap there between the valve cover, but it's not a ton of room, and it's really close. Even if it's sitting up level like it would be stock, I can't get the little fitting to pop in up at the top like it was before because it's had a little Z-bend in it. But I do have my loop here, hoping for a siphon effect. And I did put my inline fuel shut off, so there's a square opening in the backing plate here, and I can get my hand in here enough to turn the fuel on and off. I thought that'd be a pretty good little precaution or item to have in there for when I go to store this thing. I can turn the fuel off and run it out of the bowl and not have it sitting there. I've obviously left this little back cover part off because I still want to monitor this. And I'm hoping here in the next couple days I can give this a decent test and determine how well this turned out. It may be a bust. I may have to put the electric fuel pump on after all. I don't know, but I will let you know as soon as I do know. Thanks for watching. Bye. Well, she made it about 25 feet or so, 20 feet out of the garage last night and died. Wouldn't restart. This morning I pulled the air cleaner off, used a little syringe and just put a little prime in the carburetor and run off the prime. It would never pull fuel. So right now I just kind of looped the line, the intake feed line, back onto the system here just to kind of keep it out of the way. Popped in the little inline fuel pump to see if that's gonna work, and I just have it rigged up with a ground wire and then an alligator clip that'll go to the hot side of the little 12-volt phone charger, cigarette lighter thing there, and we will see if this will run now. If it runs off of that, then I guess I am going to scrap the stock pump and go with the electric and get it all set up in there and hopefully never look back. We shall see. I'll let you know. Thanks for watching. Well, fired right up with the temporary pump system on here. The little air bubble surging with this pump, like it was with the other one. Still concerned if it's going to turn into blood or hopefully the float bowl will keep everything squared away and not flooding, not over pumping in there. If it does that, I don't know what to do to resolve it. Right now it's running, so I guess I will just take and put this in as a permanent setup and then do some testing after that. That's it for now.